What's going on, Sky Lounge fam? Welcome back to another episode. Listen, if you're new here, this is a space for conversations around leadership, communication, innovation, and all things around that, especially through the context of being in Jamaica. Listen, I'm super excited for my guest today. He is a trailblazer. He's an innovator. He is Mr. GQ, all things fashion. When it comes to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, listen, he is leading the place. He's changing the game, and he's a leader in his own. My guest today is Mr. Rohan Perry. Make some noise for Mr. Perry. Let's go. AKA known as Quite Perry on social media. Iconic words such as up, or you can't trick me come to mind when you think of this guy. He is none other than Quite Perry. He's in the house today. One more time. Let's make some noise for Perry. Make some noise, y'all. Let's go, Perry. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure.
Sky Lounge.
Welcome to the Sky Lounge, bro. We love it. You like the set?
It's really nice.
Fantastic.
I'm here for it.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, we just got approved by Perry himself. Check. Mama, we made it. I'm excited.
You kill me, no, I'm telling you, you kill me.
I know, bro. We're grateful, bro. Like I said, this is a space for conversations around innovation, leadership, communication for people who are killing it in whatever industry they're in. And, bro, you are doing all those things in your space of influence, social media, Instagram, TikTok,
Right.
you name it, bro. You have been a game changer and a leader. And I think there's so much we can learn from you today. So thank you so much, bro, for saying yes to taking time out of your busy schedule to spend some time on the Sky Lounge, bro. We're so grateful. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Awesome, bro. So let's jump right in.
Sure.
How are you today?
I'm actually good. I'm in a very good space right now.
Let's
in
go.
life.
I love that, bro.
Things are going great.
Fantastic.
I'm grateful.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
bro. Here for that, bro.
Yes.
I'm loving the drip, by the way, bro. It's super swagged out. If you can't see him, guys, because I know we have some listeners, this guy is super fresh as always, and it's a good look, bro. It's a really good look.
No, honestly, if you guys are ever feeling like down in life, just come to the Sky Lounge.
Let's go.
Like, hello,
Again.
free confidence boost here.
Let's go. We're here for that, bro. So I want to kind of take a look back, right? So we know you as Quite Perry.
Right.
We know you as the big boss on social media, all things social media. But I'm curious, how did that even happen? So take us back a little bit. You know, what high school you went to? What was that like? When did you become Quite Perry? How did that happen, bro?
Okay, so high school, I would want to say that was actually one of the experience in high school was actually one of the propelling forces that kind of sort of built up the confidence to be QP.
Really?
So in high school, I went to Meadowbrook High School, by the way. I
Alright.
don't claim any high school, but I went there. And I also went to the St. George's College. Yeah, the other side of North Street. The Meadowbrook experience, however, as much as I was very popular there, I was bullied a lot for just essentially being, myself. You have to understand that you're growing into yourself and you're getting to know yourself, but you're also young.
Yeah.
You understand? So you don't know if what people are saying about you is actually true, but as, you develop and you get older, and understand that the same things that people kind of sort of chastise you for are the same things that, make you worthy.
Yes.
So I feel as though that high school experience was a sharpening experience for me to kind of sort of take on being QP on such a large scale. Now, QP wasn't necessarily a plan.
No way.
No, it wasn't a plan. I didn't have a plan for it.
You didn't plan for it.
So what
You just
happened
book it
was, I bought my toe heavy, man. Bought my toe heavy. I'm dropping on one serious lifestyle.
Yeah.
So what happened was when I left high school and I went to university, UTech, that's the patty shop on Papine.
Oh, God. That's not you? No, you take. Okay,
No,
cool.
UTech, yeah, man. The all age.
other patty shop.
Yeah, man, the
Okay.
Papine all age. So during my time at UTech, I would be going to class, but I wasn't focused. My mind was always on work. What's next? Work. I don't know. I've always had this thing in my mind where I'm just like, I have to get this done. Like I have to go towards this. So as much as I was studying business, I believe, my mind was on creating things. So at the time, I was actually doing social media and PR work, and I had something back then called Ron Perry Publicity and Booking. Oh
Let's
my,
go. Was it a
oh,
company or like a
oh my,
business?
oh my, yeah, man, my little business, man. You know,
Let's
yeah, try
go,
to do your little
bro.
thing, yeah, try to do your
Let's
little
go.
thing. And my mind was always on that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I couldn't necessarily focus. What happened in university was, well, one of the main reasons why I left or took a gap year was because when I went to do my exams, I found that I was deregistered for all the exams. I couldn't do any of my exams.
What a mess.
It just became a whole rigmarole with the
Yeah,
with the
man.
university. They still owe me money to this day.
Ugh.
And then a gap year just turned into finish up.
Yeah.
So I started doing social media seriously. I took on a number of clients, and there just came a time in my life after doing it for such a quiet time. Don't get me wrong, the money was good. I was able to survive. It just no longer served me to work for or have clients in that capacity anymore. I couldn't explain it. It was just a period in life, which I'm sure everybody gets there, where they're just like, okay, this is not what I want to do anymore. And I just kind of sort of had to listen to that voice to say, you know what, that's it. Leave it alone. And just imagine, right? Because not every single person has that level of, how should I say, trust in the Lord. That's what I'm gonna do.
go,
That's
sir.
what I'm gonna say. Trust
Yeah.
in the Lord to know and understand that He's your source and your provider.
Yes, sir.
All right, fine. You know what? I'm gonna just, not renew any of these contracts. And I say this all the time. It was very serendipitous because all my contracts at the time were up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's perfect timing.
Yeah, so they were
Wow.
up and they were due for renewal, and I remember some of them saying like, "Rowan, really and truly, you can't leave us." But I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore, And then I just went through a complete lull in my life where I was kind of sort of figuring out the next steps. I was just at home, Mom would be like, "What are you doing?" Grandma would be like, "What are you doing?" I'm just at home. It just exists.
I'm curious about how old are you right now?
This was 9 years ago, so I would want to say I'm 32 now, so
Okay.
that's 6, so 24.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 24. So imagine being 24, right? And in this day and age, a lot of persons like security.
Of course.
They want to know that at the end of the month,
No more, no.
yeah, get something.
Of course.
And I was having lived a very comfortable life. You understand? I cannot call my father and my mom anymore because I'm out here hustling in these streets.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yeah,
So
man.
to make such a very
Leap of faith, bro.
yeah, I think about just thinking about it now and putting it into perspective.
That's
like a lot
huge.
of persons nowadays don't even have the courage to do that.
Oh, dude. still.
But I knew that there was something higher out there for me. I just had to be patient. And so said, so done. I wanted to do videos online, more so in YouTube. And I remember it was, I want to say March 15th, 2020. That was 9 years ago. Can somebody do the math on that for me, please?
9 years old.
We're in what, 2024?
Yeah.
So 6,
years ago, that
so 2015.
Yeah,
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
2015. And I said to myself, you know what, Rowan, just, the birth of Instagram is here. They just allowed you to do 15-second videos.
Jeez.
Just remake a video. And I remade an Oliver Samuels video. And that video just, I didn't even know that viral was a thing at the time.
No way.
But it was getting a lot of traction. And then after that, I started doing dub smash videos, which in itself garnered traction. And I started doing my own original content by the birth of Patricia. And yeah, everything just kind of sort of happened.
Amazing.
There was no plan.
Yeah.
It just kind of sort of happened. I never set out
Amazing.
anything in stone to say, this is what I'm going to do. It just kind of sort of happened.
Bro, that's so interesting. So what I'm hearing from this is you were doing social media for other people, coming
Correct.
up with content, strategy,
right.
posting, all of it, doing
Right.
the grunt work in the trenches for several people
Right.
before launching your own brand.
Correct.
And then you made a step. You decided, I feel like now is the time to stop doing these contracts for other people. I don't know why, but I feel like God is telling me, hit pause on that and tap into what really He's calling you to do, who He's calling you to be. Very interesting. And that takes faith, bro. That takes guts.
No, man.
At
When I think
24,
about it,
dude,
when I think it takes a serious level of faith.
that is it, bro. The
It
man
takes
have
a-
it tattooed
Hello?
onto his
Camera A?
arm. Let's
It takes
go.
a serious level of faith.
Yes.
To know and understand that what is for you is for you. You
That's
may not
huge.
know what is ahead, but
Yeah.
something is there.
That's huge,
And I
bro.
just always felt as though I had this higher calling, this higher purpose. I didn't know what it was, but it kind of sort of just fell into my lap. I just had to be
Amazing.
obedient.
What I love about that story as well is timing, because you
Correct.
mentioned it was the birth of Instagram. So social media was still kind of new at that
Right.
time. People are still posting pictures of like, oh, I got a new couch, I got a new chair, like this is me sitting. But you were like on the money, finger on the pulse, ready to
Correct.
go. And
Correct.
you already had the experience building brands and working with brands.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm curious, where did the name Quiet Perry come from? How did that happen, bro?
Oh my God, it's so interesting. Oh my God, and it's also so silly. It's so stupid.
No way.
It's so stupid.
Ready.
It's so stupid. Okay, so when I went to George's,
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine, and also that was the birth of reality TV.
Okay.
So I used to watch ETV a lot. All the reality shows, Kardashians, everything.
Yeah.
And him and I used to pretend as though cameras were following us around.
Oh, so from then time, now you're a superstar, bro.
Yeah, man.
Got it.
We would literally pretend like cameras are following us around.
I love that, bro. I do that
And
to this day.
the name of the show was called Quiet Perry.
Wow.
That was
So
literally it.
bro, no man, you're walking in purpose from long time, bro.
Yeah.
That's huge.
We were at lunch. We just pretend like camera that they filmed me.
Yeah.
And it was the most stupid thing ever.
Very
And then it kind
interesting.
of started transition into a blog, because I had a blog as well.
Wow.
And the name of the blog was Quiet Perry, and then I had a
Wow.
Facebook page. The name of the Facebook page was Quiet
Quiet
Perry.
Perry.
So it just kind of sort of
It just stopped.
Yeah.
And it just happened.
And what happened was, when I actually started Instagram, the name of my Instagram was actually Rowan Perry TV.
Okay.
So I had to kind of sort of transition, so everything was, in
Cohesive.
the social
and
media
banana,
mind.
yes.
I had to make sure everything was uniform.
Amazing,
Yeah.
bro. But Quiet Perry, I love it, dude. It works. It's
So it
pretty
was
cool.
like so on the vlog I would give not on the vlog, on the blog I
Mm-hmm.
would give like my honest opinion. So it would be like Quiet Perry. So like frankly speaking, or quite frankly.
Got you.
So
Got
essentially
you.
I would be giving my opinions
Yeah.
on So that was
Keeping it
very
really Quiet Perry. Okay.
There you go.
I love
It's
it,
Quiet
bro.
Perry of you.
Very
Yeah.
cool. That's very cool,
that's
bro.
so
I love it.
stupid.
QP, it
Yeah,
works, so bro.
QP,
It
yeah,
works.
QP.
You're killing it, bro. Everybody knows that name, Quiet Perry International, not just Jamaica National, like
Murder.
not just regional, international, bro. I'm curious, bro. So you're on all social media platforms.
Correct.
Which one is your favorite?
Which one is my favorite?
Or if you want, we can start with what's your least favorite.
I like them all because they have their own individual things. I would say let's rank them in least used.
Okay, okay, let's go there.
Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat. I
Okay.
used to love Snapchat.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. I have a lot of followers on my Snapchat. I just wish I
Really?
posted more.
Snapchat
I just wish I
people.
posted more.
Yeah.
But I think the leader for me right now is TikTok. I think because it's so easy. So TikTok for what it is in terms of just like scrolling and content is there, but Instagram for the community, because the people on TikTok are very mean. They're a little bit harsh.
So it's
They're a little
it's a
bit
different
harsh.
community on TikTok versus Instagram.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I
Wow.
mean, I do have my people on TikTok, but
Yeah.
because TikTok is so, how should I say, it's very FYP, so
Yeah.
it pushes your content to people who don't necessarily follow you,
Right.
which is a good and a bad thing.
Right.
It's a good and a bad thing,
Mm-hmm.
But I will honestly say Instagram for my community. They're very warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you, bro. Personally, I'm an Instagram fan the most.
Right.
Least favorite is Twitter for sure.
I feel like if Instagram wasn't going through an identity crisis, I would like her more.
Got you.
I
With
feel
the
like
whole,
she's so insecure.
threads
She
and-
wants to be
What's
every
going
other
on?
social media. Just
Yeah,
be
man.
yourself,
Just
girl.
be you, girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Just be yourself.
Legit,
But I will
legit.
agree with you on the Twitter. I will agree with you on the Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like persons suck the fun out of Twitter because everybody wants to have a dissertation, a thesis statement on
course.
literally everybody's life, and everybody wants to add their 2 cents.
Yep.
When it's like, you don't know any of these people. Why do you care so heavily? It's too insane.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, why do you care so heavily
Nah, yeah,
about
Twitter is
other
not for
people
me.
who you literally like don't even know? Me can't care so much every single day about something when not have nothing to do with me.
Bro, it's too much reading for me.
Let's call the nurse.
Yeah, bro.
Let's call the nurse.
Yeah,
Shall we? Let's
legit,
call the
legit.
nurse.
Something
'cause
going on there.
Something is,
Yeah.
you know?
Agreed. All right. So we hear the whole story of the inception of Quiet Perry. I'm curious again now, bro, as it relates to, in Jamaica we say when you boss, right?
Right.
So I know you said you did a one video that kind of got some traction,
Mm-hmm.
right? But talk to me, what was that make it moment where you're like, whoa, like we're
Okay,
onto
so
something?
there were two moments.
Okay.
There was one moment in which I remember I got my first comment of someone saying that, "Oh my God, I'm a fan of you."
Okay.
And,
Never forget that for
Yeah,
sure.
I was like,
Special.
whoa, okay,
Day one.
this serious. I should say three moments.
Let's go.
actually. The second moment was when a major brand reached out to me to do a summer campaign with them, and I was like,
Wow.
wait a minute, okay, this I get very serious.
Yes, sir.
We'll call Auntie Karen.
Let's go.
Like, hello, what's going on? And then the third moment for me was when another major telecommunication company booked me to do an appearance somewhere.
huge.
And I went up on the stage and, I was just talking to them and stuff. And I remember saying to Auntie Karen, I was like, this is what I want to do.
This is it.
Yeah.
We found it. This
Yeah.
is it. I'm in my sauce. I'm in my bag.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. And now talk to me. What was that time period between like seeing content being created to it turning into like money, like monetization? Like how long were you at it, not getting paid, not seeing any fruits of your labor, to like you look at it, it's like, yo,
I'm going to be
this
very
can
honest
work.
with you.
Yeah.
It was a very quick,
It was a quick thing.
everything happened pretty fast.
I love that for you, bro.
Yeah.
I love that.
Everything happened pretty fast. I want to say when I got the summer campaign, I was probably at like 70,000 followers.
That's
I remember
huge.
back in the day, 2015, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
It really happened.
Bro.
Wow, like
Yeah,
everything,
man.
like thinking back, it's
Yeah.
such a blur.
Dude.
Thinking back, I'm like,
Trailblazer.
there wasn't necessarily like how should I say, a struggle story.
Let's go.
It just happened.
It just
And I have to
happened.
thank God for that. Thank you
God
for your
is
favor
good,
over
bro.
my life.
Ordained,
Thank you
bro.
so much. I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
that,
I
Father
love
God.
that, dude.
Everything kind of sort of just happened.
Step by step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And organically too.
That's
you know?
that's the best part, bro. You never
Yeah.
have to buy no followers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't have to buy anything over here.
I love that for
Not
you.
even the blue tick.
Let's go. Speaking of, congratulations, Mr. Instagram verified, bro. That's
Thank you.
huge.
That is huge.
Blue tick.
Oh my god!
I'm so happy for you.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
There's a blue tick on my Instagram!
When I think about it, I'm just like, geez.
Bro,
Wow. And
congratulations.
you know what? You know what even puts it into perspective for
Tell me now.
me? I was like, which other influencer in Jamaica is verified?
Tell me, I have no idea. Are anyone else?
I thought about it and I was just like, I had to.
Again, bro, first to do it again, dude. Like, again, number one, all we do is win. Let's go, bro. That's huge. That's honestly
It
huge.
is.
Like I said, you are a leader in your space, and the work has shown, bro. To be honest, when you posted the video showing that you're officially certified, blue check certified, bro, I was shocked because I thought that was gone where, you still got approved by Instagram. I
Right.
thought it was just like you pay for it and you're good, but to
No
see,
man,
bro,
no man. The people them
you
still
put in the work.
The people them still a look on you and I say, yo man, that boy there,
Yeah.
him.
bro,
We know him.
that's huge, bro.
him as somebody.
So how
a
does
little
that feel?
notoriety upon him.
Yes, sir. So how does that feel to be like officially verified, bro?
It feels good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when I put it into context
Yeah,
and put it into this little boy from Jamaica,
huge.
I'm like, wow.
And how many years in social media now? You said 9 years.
I'm like, y'all know me?
let's go.
Like the
bro.
work that I put in, y'all
Yeah,
value
man.
that?
You
That's
putting in that work, bro.
crazy.
Day in, day night out. Let's go.
Yeah.
I love
So
it,
I mean,
bro.
it feels good.
That's huge.
It feels good.
That's huge. That's
Yeah.
huge. I'm curious now about YouTube, bro. Talk to me
Right.
about the YouTube space. When you entered that space, what was that like? Because again, I call you a trailblazer, and I'm intentional about that because I feel like for you, for me, really, when I looked at you from before we even met,
Right.
I was always inspired and motivated by the work I saw you doing and see you doing
Right.
on social media, bro. You made it real for us because in Jamaica, we grew up thinking, there are only three professions: doctor, lawyer, engineer.
Right.
You understand? But you've created a whole other category
Right.
for yourself. You made people actually say, you know what? I don't want to be a doctor. I want to be an influencer. I want to be a YouTuber. Like, I
Right.
think you made it real
Yeah.
for Jamaica, bro. And that's huge. So talk to me about entering that space and just what that's been like. 9 years in the game, bro.
I'm happy you brought that up because that was also one of just like the motivations behind me also keep going because I remember when I wanted to do social media, my parents were just like, huh?
What's that? What do you mean you want the
What are
social? You just want to hold
especially,
your phone?
especially my father.
Jeez.
You
Yeah.
know, because the man they pay them money for you go to school.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean they're gonna take up phone and press record? What that mean? That's not, maybe you're not gonna be a doctor or lawyer. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
You
After
know?
send you college.
And I lived in that for quite some time
Wow.
until I was able to affirm myself in it.
Jeez.
You understand what I'm saying? And I wanted to work so hard to the point that I motivated other, young kids out there, other persons out there to go after it and not feel ashamed to go after it, knowing and understanding that this industry is a viable industry. This is my livelihood. I don't have any other work.
Amazing.
You understand what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm so happy for you.
You can make a career out of this. You can make a profession out of this. And I just wanted to be living proof of that. So I'm happy that you brought that up.
You are.
Because that was also one of my driving forces, knowing what I went through, you know, and it took me a while, to get there, especially hearing my father say to me that he was proud of me.
Wow. That must have been huge.
Yes.
That must have been huge.
That was very huge. Kids don't live for the approval of your parents. Just putting that out there. Don't live for that.
Don't make that hinder you.
Chart your own path. But I struggled with that.
Of course.
Which
is completely understandable.
You want to make your parents
absolutely
proud, but I had to do what I had to do for me and what I wanted until I was able. Sometimes in life people have to catch up.
Yes, sir. That's what
But
being a
you
leader
never
is all
know
about.
unless you do it.
You never know, bro.
So yeah, going into the YouTube space, I
Yeah.
always wanted to do long form content.
Okay.
Because Auntie Karen used to always say to me, I'm long-winded and I need to break that up, hence why that was also the birth of the short videos on Instagram.
I see.
But I loved YouTube. Oh my God, I was an avid YouTube watcher. Oh my God, I had so many YouTubers that I was in love with back in the day.
Jeez.
And I just always wanted to be that person.
Yeah, man.
And I always said to myself that even if I get in through the door or if I am in YouTube, I don't want to gatekeep. I want to be able to offer information to other people to be able to,
Yes, sir.
get in. And bear in mind that also when I started YouTube, there was no such thing as like Google AdSense in Jamaica.
None of that.
No.
Jeez.
You had to be paid through a third party. You had to be paid through an agency.
Oh, wow.
Someone who was overseas who had an who had a social security.
Right.
Yeah, SSN. We didn't.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So they introduced all of that before.
So you were in it from before that?
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
like from Bella Blair days,
Yeah.
Kevin Too Crazy.
Jeez.
So all those
Jeez.
persons who were operating in Jamaica,
Yeah.
you had to go through a third party.
That's
And the third
crazy,
party
bro.
was also even charging a higher percentage
My
than what YouTube was
gosh.
charging.
You serious?
So they had to take a percentage for even allowing you to use their social security or be an
My
avenue for you to even get paid.
You serious, bro?
Yeah.
Dude.
Until you're able to now create your own Google
Yeah,
AdSense,
yeah.
you understand, and do your own tax treaty.
Wow.
And collect your own money to your
Wow.
own account.
Wow.
You understand? So I had to hop on YouTube and let the
Jeez.
girls know, hello, this is how much I'm being paid,
Yes.
and you can get up
Yeah,
and do
man.
it too.
Not
You understand? Which is
gatekeeping.
why I don't understand why people birth bad mind.
Mm.
It doesn't make any sense. because you can get up and you can do it too.
You can do it.
You understand?
You just have to want
so,
to.
me avoid you for bad mind me now.
Yeah.
You know why you bad mind me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, you can go there go do it yourself.
I love that,
And how much
bro.
money me I make. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
man.
please don't bad mind me.
It's
I work
viable.
very hard.
Yeah, no, you put in the work,
Please
bro.
don't
Blood,
bad mind
sweat,
me.
and tears,
Please.
bro.
Please.
You're true to this. You're not new to this, bro.
Thank ya.
I love that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Love that. That's amazing, bro. You're not gatekeeping at all. You're sharing the information. You're putting it out there. Again, I love that, dude. Talk to me about the impact of collaboration in your space, because you know what's so cool, as you mentioned him, Kevin Too Crazy, Bella Blair.
Right.
Bro, you've been relevant from then
Murder.
till now. 9 years in the game and you're not history. Like, you're still very much top of mind in the social media space. How does that happen, and what role does collaboration play in that, especially in the realm of, as you said, not gatekeeping? I'm so curious.
Okay, so for me, I will say that collaboration is a very important thing. I believe in community.
Yes.
Because I also believe that iron sharpens iron, and not because I'm in it longer than you means I cannot learn something from somebody who is also coming up in the game.
That's huge.
And I also believe that if I was able to walk through the door, you're supposed to also allow other people to come behind you. So that wasn't something that I was, shy in doing. I
Yeah.
was very bold in that.
Yeah.
And you can see that on YouTube that, I've opened the YouTube doors for a number of persons.
For the
and,
Caribbean, bro.
They've gone on and they're thriving,
Yes, sir.
on
Yes,
their
sir.
own. Even if you started before and you've collaborated with me and I've opened you up to my audience
Mm-hmm.
or, whatever the case is, I believe that there's strength in numbers, and I'm just happy to see people win. So if me giving you a feature, a collab, or whatever it is gonna make you, get to the next level, I'm happy to see that.
love
I
that,
even
bro.
did a thing where I collaborated with upcoming YouTubers who people didn't even know.
Wow.
And they reached out to me, and a lot of persons out there would have been like, Jesus, like I would love to collaborate with Quiet Perry,
Mm-hmm.
and a selected few were able to get the chance to
That's
do that.
amazing,
So
bro.
I think it's important to be impactful. I think it's important to be purposeful. And I think it's also important to leave a legacy.
Yes,
What do
sir.
you want the conversation to be when you leave this earth?
Yeah.
And that's a genuine thing from my heart, because I love to see people winning.
That's huge, bro.
In relation to just like relevancy, I'm gonna credit that to a number of things. One, my consistency.
Yes.
I feel like from I've started, I was able to just keep going, because I saw it happening and I wanted it so bad. So I kept going. Two, I have to credit my audience and my supporters, because if I'm going to be very honest with you, as much as I serviced them, they also serviced me in relation to being just so unwavering in their support. I could be gone for 3 months and I could still post, and they're like, QP, I'm still
Them
here.
did right
Yeah,
there.
I'm still here. But also on the mental health side of things, because a lot of persons have charted other paths. So
Yeah.
persons who I've started with are, no longer here, or, they've unlocked other interests and they've, gone to explore it, whether they become an artist, 9 to 5 job, whatever it is, or they just fell out of love of social media. I have to credit my support system, not my family, but the people who are around me,
Yeah.
who continue to pour into me.
Yeah. Your
So I
circle.
feel as though I'm very grateful in that department. I think, especially being in just like the public space, it's very
Yeah.
important to have people who are well intentioned. I feel like a lot of people, they get the spotlight and they don't have people around them to guide them on the right path. So I do believe I have a very good support system in relation to that, and persons who believe in also self-actualization. So it's a situation where sometimes you don't see it for yourself, but they also see it for you.
Yeah.
So they say to you, you know what, Rowan, I think you should try this.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody, I would try it at least once.
Okay.
I believe that
You go and try.
in life.
Yeah.
So So outside of social media, you know, I ventured into hosting.
Yes.
You understand? I did stand-up comedy.
Yes, sir.
I did it. I can say that I did
That's
it.
so cool.
It was nice.
Yeah. You liked it?
I liked it. But it just wasn't for me.
Okay.
You know, I was just like,
Comedian.
I mean, I feel like I can do it now.
Yeah.
You know, if I put like my head to it. But
I'm
it's
sure
not
you
something that
can,
I'm
bro.
passionate
Okay.
about. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I could probably materialize that in other ways, like
course.
creating like a, you know, show or whatever it is.
Right.
But yeah,
I love that though.
I
You
was
try.
able to try new things. So hosting, stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
In the future, possibly maybe a TV show. We don't know.
Let's go.
But I'm very appreciative,
That's
you
dope.
know, for being here still. And I think because I genuinely like it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference when you're doing it just to do it.
Yeah.
You understand that drive and, you know, that fervor that you have for it kind of sort of wears off after a
bro.
while.
Yeah.
But I like it.
That's
I like
cool.
it.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah.
Bro, I
I'm
love
thankful to still be here. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate you so much.
The community,
Hugs and kisses,
every time.
loves, you know,
man, bro.
that I'm able to, you know, come on, you know, the lovely Sky Lounge podcast.
Let's go.
You know,
We're
hello.
Honored to have you.
Yeah.
Bro. Honored.
Yeah.
Honored, bro. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. You know, embedded in what I hear you talking about is a lot of discipline, because going on this journey of even becoming a podcaster / YouTuber, bro, a lot of time, and this is something, the narrative is changing around this conversation of social media and social media management and all of those things, because the narrative used to be just on your phone, you're just posting, like it's not work. But bro, it's not easy. I know you know that. I'm preaching to the choir. It's not easy. It's
Yeah.
not simple.
Yeah.
It requires commitment, time, dedication, as you said, consistency.
Yeah.
But behind that is discipline.
Yeah.
Motivation dies. Discipline carries you.
So discipline,
journey.
discipline drops in when you don't want to do it.
Yes, sir. Doing what you have to do when you don't
You
want
love to do it, you
Yeah.
know, but there's gonna come a time where you're gonna burn out.
Yeah.
You know, and you're just not gonna feel motivated. But that level of discipline
Yes, sir.
is gonna carry you through. Not
Yes,
saying that
sir.
you're not supposed to honor the moments in which, you know, you're not feeling 100%. Definitely honor those moments, because you don't want to birth other things in
Yeah.
your life, you
Yeah.
know, like anxiety, you know, mental health problems. You know, you still have to service those departments. But I don't know. Me no know what drop down in a me. So me no know me
Bro,
discipline,
built
man.
different, bro.
Me like for work.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
I
Cut
like
from a
to
different
work,
cloth.
and I take pride
Yes.
in my work.
That's
And
important.
I feel like a strong source of that, or reason why I do it, is because regardless of what people say, I've had to fight
Yes.
for my name to be mentioned in rooms.
Yes.
Whereas another name would have been easily called.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I want my name to be called as an influencer, to be a part of the campaign, the global campaign,
Yes, sir.
the local campaign, the regional
sir.
campaign. I don't want it to just be artists.
No.
Everybody find an artist. You understand what I'm saying? I want that when my name called, there's a level of respect
Yes,
to the
sir.
name, because you can see the work that he's put
Work speaks
in.
for itself.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
I don't know, fubble up something.
No,
I don't know,
sir.
joke something.
No.
You understand? I don't know, umpy scumpy something. I
Let's
serious
go.
something I deal with.
Yes, sir.
So I want, when my name is called, there's a level of respect that is put in it because of the work
Put
that I
some
put out.
respect on my name.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because
sir.
no disrespect to no artist, but them can sing rubbish. You understand?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they're on a billboard.
Yeah, bro.
You understand what I'm
Yeah, bro.
saying?
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
gonna put out quality, consistent
Quality,
content.
right,
You
true.
understand? I'm
9
very
years in the
impactful and
game.
purposeful. You understand?
Yeah,
so
bro.
I believe that also drives my level of
I love
discipline.
that, bro.
You know,
No,
because
that's
I
huge.
want at the end of this, you understand? You can see it.
Yeah, bro. Well, it's obvious. It speaks for itself already, bro. And I think the partnerships, the fact that you're still in the game to this day, 9 years in, because it's a very dynamic, innovative game and space
And it's
you're in,
constantly moving.
consistently
Moving,
changing.
yeah.
Every other day, there's another app, something else, and you have to
The
keep
next
your
little
finger
trend, you
on the
know?
pulse, the
Yeah.
trends. Catch you turn dancer now, bro. You're a big dancer, bro. You know, like listen, dancing is no longer
Me, I
one.
do my thing.
Two, it's a full of
You understand what
choreography,
me
bro.
say?
You're
Me,
killing it, bro.
knock up me, them, I'm what I'm supposed to do. Hello?
Bro, you're killing
But
it,
now make it
bro.
run left me,
No, you
crazy.
can't- no, bro, you
But
can't.
now make it run
You
left me.
can't.
My
No,
have to in
sir.
the conversation.
In the mix.
So even if I'm not creating original content, you're gonna see me somewhere. I mean, I post it everywhere.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to see me.
That is it, bro. That is it. I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. I'm curious. Talk to me now because we've been talking a lot about
Right.
online presence. Talk to me about what that balance or that dynamic looks like for you with online versus offline. Like, how does that look for you? Do you have like a limit on screen time, limit on social media time? Are you just always forever on it? Like, is it like what does that lifestyle look like? Because it's very much, as you said, your livelihood, your work, but in the same breath, I heard you mentioning stuff like mental health, anxiety, and so we've seen links to screen time
Right.
focused on that stuff. But of course, there's a difference between being a consumer versus a creator, which is what you are. So I'm just curious, what does that overall balance look like for you in a day and age like today?
Okay, so with any entrepreneur, much like yourself,
Yes.
you know and understand that your brain does not shut off.
Yep. Legit. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, man.
Never.
Once you have to go out there and get it yourself, and if you not get up and move now, food
Yeah.
not make,
Yep.
your mind does not shut off. So even if I am not creating content, I'm thinking about
Always.
content. I might not post it now. It might come 3 months after, but
Yeah.
it's still up on my
It's
mind and
there.
it's still up on the list.
Yes.
So when I get there, I get there. But I feel as though my consumption of social media has kind of sort of dwindled. And I think because I live in that world, so I know what's going on.
Yes.
But the level in which I consume it is not at the same level. I have to close my phone.
Yeah.
I don't even be scrolling
Wow.
Instagram anymore. So if you're not the first 3 photos, I'ma like it. I'm sorry, I'ma miss it.
Next.
You understand? Or a friend has to send me for me to be in the know or see what's going on.
Yeah.
But I've had to struggle in relation to creating a balance in relation to what should be filmed and what should not be filmed.
I see.
And also being present. And I actually spoke about this in the video that I shot today for YouTube.
Hey.
In relation to work-life balance
Yes.
and knowing what to give your audience and what not to give your audience. And I feel as though I've struck a very thick line in relation to what I want them to see and what I don't want them to see. And it's also not because it's also not that I don't want them to see, but I want something for myself.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
So delineating the lines between what they get and what they don't get is something that I'm very strict on. But it was also a learning process for me in relation to figuring out balance.
Yeah.
It's very hard to. For 9 years, there's always a phone in your face or one camera in your face.
For 9 years.
You understand?
bro.
Sometimes you want to be like, okay, wait, so what is real life and what is not real life?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I've been very intentional in relation to that, but I also feel like the burnout that I've experienced has
Yes.
kind of sort of forced me to, it actually bring me to a place where me have to put on a camera.
Boundaries.
Like I have to, like I don't feel comfortable recording in this moment or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So work life is one thing because when it's work, and I'm very serious about my content. But when me I lay down. I'm very chill.
You're in the
offline.
moment.
I'm just give me a good show,
Yeah.
bad movie, a good show, 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Turn on my AC, I'm laying in my bed, and be that man.
Are you that?
Fabulous.
Love that, bro. Speaking of, I'm curious, what are you watching right now? Any shows on Netflix you're watching right now?
Okay,
Or
so I just watched this anime.
anime?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Okay.
It's called Terminator Zero.
Terminator Zero.
It's just was Terminator Zero. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm an anime watcher,
Really?
But I'm a fake anime watcher though. fake anime watcher in the sense that I don't watch the subbed version. I'm not
Right.
trying to do all that ching chang po.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll do the dubbed version.
Okay.
You understand? So the Attack on Titan, you understand? The Dragon Slayer.
I see.
Yeah, trust me.
Interesting.
But Doggy Nights, you understand? And I just got here though. It's just been a couple of years.
I see.
You know, and I've had some recommendations.
Okay.
But outside of that,
Yeah.
give me a bad kickers.
Okay.
You understand? A bad action show.
Yes,
Pure
sir.
gun and knife and fight and
Yeah,
act.
man.
Hello,
Real life.
beer boom flake.
All right.
Place a bun up.
Love that. Love
You
that.
understand?
Love
Yeah, give me
that,
a
bro.
good, nice series.
Love that, bro. That's cool. That's cool. As we wind down, I'm curious. Talk to me a little bit about, I guess, the challenges or struggles per se when it comes to social media. Or maybe a better question is, what are the pros and cons being in the space that you're in? What's that been like? What are the pros and
Okay,
cons?
so for the pros for me, I'm able to leverage my audience. So I'm able to earn through social media.
That's huge.
My goal, really and truly, is to leverage every single space. And it's only limiting for me now because of my region, because I'm in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I promise you, if I was in the States, I'll be living like a rapper.
Oh,
I promise you,
bro.
Timmy.
Yeah.
I'll send for the jet for you.
Wow.
Honestly.
Let's go, bro. But I see it in the future. You
No,
know?
man,
Honestly,
I'll be
I
sending
do.
the jet for you.
Let's go.
You understand?
Yeah,
My
man.
earning potential here is kind of
Yeah,
limited,
man.
okay?
Yeah.
But if it was overseas, oh my God.
Shed a little light on that
You
for me,
think this
bro.
is drip?
Wait, so we ain't seen nothing
This is
yet.
Amazon. Okay? This is Amazon.
Okay.
You understand? I'll be blinding you
Yes,
right now.
yes,
Okay?
Yes.
So,
I'm curious, bro. Shed a little light on that region.
So in relation to the fact that you can earn from reels on Instagram. I don't have access to that right now because I'm in
Oh,
Jamaica.
because of me. Oh, wow.
And you need a social security. You understand? I'm
Yes,
giving them
yes,
some time to get there, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
because that used to be YouTube, you know.
Of course.
Where you needed a social security. But now they introduced a tax treaty with, you know, them and Jamaica. So you're able to
Understood.
get money with a little, like a 10%.
Yeah.
You understand?
Of course.
So I'm giving them time to get there. You understand? So I'd be on my reels, okay?
Dude.
People earn through their videos
Wow.
on TikTok just for it being on TikTok, you know, through ads.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't have that yet. My
Right.
region,
Yeah.
you understand? But people can still gift me on my videos if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
like
yeah.
it or what have you. But it's very limiting because I'm in Jamaica. So my Facebook is monetized, my Twitter is monetized, my YouTube is monetized, and my TikTok is monetized in certain compartments.
Okay.
Right. But my aim is I want all my social media. I need to be leveraging every single portion of my audience.
Yes.
This is the only way I earn. So if I
Yeah.
don't have a brand alignment, if I don't have an appearance, if I don't have an hosting, I need to be able to
Yes, sir.
have some fun.
Of
You understand what I'm
course.
saying?
Of course.
Um,
Well, we're talking pros and cons, and then you
pros and
mentioned-
cons,
yeah.
right? So the pro is I leverage my audience.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? This is my livelihood. It's my workplace. It's the only thing that I do.
This is your work.
You understand what I'm saying? And you get to connect with some really beautiful people. You understand? Not everybody out there is as, you know, what other people experience. I'm very grateful in that department. Cons now is, I guess, the level of privacy. You know, living in, not that I live in that, but you just never know who is who. You understand what I'm saying? But just also having that level of awareness that you're actually somebody. And also it kind of sort of traps you in the sense of knowing who is real and who is not. You know, like
Yeah.
you can't really make friends that easily.
Yeah.
You can't really find love that easily.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of
Because
course.
you just don't know
You're not sure
who
the
is
motive.
who and who is here for what reason.
Of course.
But I'm fortunate though. I'm fortunate that I have people who have known me from before I was QP.
Let's go.
So it's okay. I'll stick with them, you know. But
Yes, sir.
I'll speak for other people, you know, in that sense. But you just have to be careful.
Yes.
Just have to be very careful.
Absolutely.
But social media is a good place. It's just how you use it.
How you
Just
use
gotta be responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that, bro. Love that. That's so cool. Very cool. I love even what you just shared a while ago about the region. The fact that it is a limit it's a hindrance for you
Yeah.
right now. It's holding you back because you don't know, say, if you did ever there, or it's a foreign rapper lifestyle, different.
I also that by a long time to me. Come on,
Bro,
and the braffing.
dude, but again, it just speaks to the fact that you are an innovator, you are a trailblazer, you are guiding us.
And I go regardless.
Yeah, and you're doing it regardless, bro.
Yeah.
And you're not just setting yourself up, but you're opening up the door for other influencers, other
Right.
up and coming content creators, bro. You've created this thing in Jamaica, and you're the example that people look at and say it is possible.
Yeah.
Even with all the roadblocks and hindrances in little Jamaica,
Little
it's
Jamaica.
possible
Right.
to become blue check verified, bro.
Yeah.
Like in Jamaica. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's no small feat, bro. And that's super encouraging. I myself am motivated as a up and coming creator myself, bro.
Right.
Like seeing what you've done and what you continue to do and how you leverage your platform and how you just put out so much good, bro.
Right.
You know, that you do, and the impact that you've had both online and offline. Absolutely amazing and encouraging. My final request/question for you is this. What do you have to say to, I guess, that those people I just mentioned, those up and coming content creators, been in the game maybe for 2 weeks, up to 2 years, up to maybe 10 years, and they still haven't seen what they want out of it? What is your message to them? What's your encouragement to them to,
Right.
as they face the challenges, as they go through the pros and cons, as they put in the hours, what's your message to them?
My first advice to them is one, just be yourself. Just show up as your authentic self. Allow your real life to mirror your online life.
That's big.
It's very, in a world full of, fake people, it's very important to just show up as you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
It's very
huge.
important to show up as you are. And two, I think the next thing is to just start.
Yeah.
It's to just start. You never know. And as someone who has been in this for 9 years, I still have to condition my mind to be like, Rowan, just posted. Like,
Wow.
you never know what is gonna go viral. You never know what is gonna be the hit. So just start. I mean, we've seen the birth and the rise of so many, fads and trends from persons just literally picking up their phones and saying, very demure.
Wild.
Very mindful.
Wild.
You understand? And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that Jules would have never known that would have been
That
such a
would have been the
global
video.
phenomenon right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Huge.
just start.
Yeah.
With whatever you have. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect when it started, because when I started on my phone. I did have one iPhone 4S.
Yeah.
You understand? So now I can afford a DJI Pocket 3 Osmo.
Let's go.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
never
yeah.
started
That's
there.
how we started.
You understand? So how you want to start is not going to look like how you want to start,
Love that.
but just start.
Love that.
You understand what I'm saying? It's very important to also, invest in what you want. And when I say invest, it doesn't mean financial.
Yeah.
Invest can also be time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
big.
Learning about the space in which you are in.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? Look around you, see what's going on, see what people are doing. You understand what I'm saying? So invest don't have to be financial. Invest can be time, learning about the space, and doing what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
But I think the two on the top is just be yourself and just start.
Love that, bro.
Just start. Just start. You literally never know. I never
Legit.
planned this.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It was already ordained for me.
Love that, bro.
However, /, you also don't know.
Faith without works, bro.
Yeah. And the
Faith
proof
without
of your
works.
desires and your pursuit of it.
That is it.
The great Karen Clark said that once.
Hey,
you
let's
know?
go.
Yeah,
Retweet
man.
that right now.
2015. You understand?
I love it, bro.
Hello?
I love it. Say it one more time for them.
The proof of your desire is in your pursuit of it. So
That
how
is it.
bad
That
do you
is it.
want it?
That is it.
You understand what I'm saying?
That is it,
What are you
bro.
going to do to get there?
That is it.
What are you going to overcome to get there? How much
is it.
work are you going to put in to get there?
Yeah,
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Hello?
That's huge. That's huge. I was stuck in my head for almost 2 years about launching this, doing this, because
Right.
you're always concerned what are people gonna think. And who would have thought that episodes later,
Right.
I'd be sitting in a room with QP
There
having
you
an
go.
interview. That's huge. You never
There you
know.
go. Let me
Just
tell you
start.
something. Fear is very crippling.
Yeah, it is.
It's very crippling. And on the side of that fear, you would never know what you might unlock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it might be something beautiful.
Yep.
Okay? So it's very debilitating not knowing and understanding and not also seeing it. But once you step over, a lot of things can materialize.
Do it scared, bro. Do
Yeah.
it anyway.
So here you are.
That is
You
it,
understand?
bro. Let's go.
With the legendary,
Let's go.
the iconic,
one.
the trailblazing, as he said,
Yeah, man.
ever so eloquently.
Let's
QP.
go. Yes,
Hello?
sir. Up.
10 steps ahead of the game, okay?
gosh, bro.
Because,
Too
hello, look at production. Hello, look at set.
Yeah.
Hello?
It takes a village, bro. It takes
Thank
a
you.
village. Support team. You don't know, I have to big up the whole Sky Lounge team, bro. It's more than just me.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful, bro. And I'm encouraged and I'm motivated. And, you know, it's funny too because when I look back at episode 1, I encourage everyone to look back at episode 1, how it started,
Mega
how
look.
it looked.
Mega
Versus
look.
where we are now, and
Mega
that
look.
all happened just
Mega
because
look. I'm your
we
class, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
can't-
bring you down
man.
to the ground.
Yeah, bro.
That's a team I can't see you. You're not on the lights or the
You
lights.
gonna ask me why you swimming over there, bro?
Let's see who edit this.
Yeah, bro. Why?
Jesus.
But we're here. We're here. We're still standing and we're still going and we're still growing, bro. So we're grateful for you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the show with us
a
today,
pleasure.
bro. This was awesome. I know the Sky Lounge fam enjoyed it. If this encouraged you, if this blessed you, if this motivated you, why not share this with a friend? Pass it on. Like, comment, share, subscribe, Sky Lounge fam. We're so grateful for you guys. Thank you for joining us. Until we meet again. Peace.